Torn Dead Knight. Almost some Blighthoof. But yeah, in the base game, you would have abominations and meat wagons coming from them. Can't remember if you got anything else. Thank you. You freed me. You know, imagine being trapped, trapped in a cannibal ghoul's body for, 10 years. That would suck. It's like the idea of, being trapped within a body that's doing abominable things and you have no control over it. That's actually quite horrific to think about. Oh, also, weird skulls. Just kind of sticking out there. Well, not weird, but yeah. Gidwin is nearby, I know it. Paladin's intuition. We've got to keep moving. We're getting so very close. What? Did you find something? This is it. This missive is to be believed, and he's literally right over this hill. What are we waiting for, Kulgoroth? Quickly, we'll find an entrance to the slaughterhouse to our south. We'll meet you on the inside. Be ready for a fight.
We will have justice.
Gidwin's fate revealed. Decultus and skeletal servant. Wait, it's serving the necromancer? Ah, necromancer's just there. That guy. Slaughterhouse is over here. I'll be still doing those other quests now in a moment, but just gonna continue with this one, considering I feel like it. It's just like there's a bit of, while there is actually no rush in doing it, it just feels like thank you. The battle for Daroshar doomed me, but you have set me free. While there is actually no rush in doing it, just because there is a bit of rush in story, I feel like, well, let's go with it, You'll never get away with this, you ugly, stinking witch. Oh, really? What exactly will you do, dwarf? There's nobody to save you here. You're wrong, Banshee. We've come to take Gidwin back. Just the two of you. You'll never stand a chance. I beg to differ. I like the Vex tool just turns up as a ghost. Doesn't really do anything, but he's there to lend moral support. And well, she died pretty damn easy. Huh.
You got my attention.
Greetings, Kulgoroth.
How are ya?
You have no idea how happy I am to see you two. You're a sight for sore eyes. Sore eyes that have been staring through a banshee for far too long. I'm sorry for causing so much trouble. Will you take me back to the caravan? Nice, 49. Woo. I've just about enough of the funk of this place. Undead stink is bad enough. Then you add mushrooms to the mix? I hate mushrooms. I'm going to head back to Light's Hope Chapel, Kulgoroth. I'm taking Ternar and Fiona with me. Think we've all earned a well-deserved break. Let me give you this. It's my Heartstone. You can use it to travel back instantly to Light's Hope. I won't need it. I'm going to be riding in the caravan, in the front seat. Journey's End. Bell to the Gentle Lady, and Ternar's Token. Could get one of those as a reward.
What do you offer?
Ah, well. Look who's here.
I run a stand-up business here.
So, does anyone comment on this? No? No one does. But yeah, I remember spoiling that on myself and reading about it. But I swore Vex Tool did more, or something. But still, it's nice that he turned up for moral support. Oh, thank you. I've been trapped in this nightmare for too long. But I was also kind of thinking that we actually... I was kind of expecting to fight the Banshee. I only kind of remembered what happened when as we got into it, you know? Another one for the pile. Annoyingly, the undead are quite spread out. So it's actually no need to actually engage the gargoyles. It's not too bad. It's just I kind of was hoping they'll be a bit nearer. But, like I said, it's not a big deal in the slightest. There is a... I'm not sure what building that's meant to be. But there is a... Well, there's Strato main door over there. The entrance to the Risen side, the Scarlet side. Well, this is the East Wall Gate, which is a service entrance. And that's the key to the Scourge side. That was back even in the old days. Like nowadays, the areas are segregated. Ah, please, if you see Survivor Darshar, tell them I am free. So, Survivor, eh? Back in the old days, the areas weren't forcibly segregated like they are now. An arch collapsed in Cataclysm, so now they're completely separate instances. You enter East Wall if you want to do the Scourge side, enter the other area if you want to do the Scarlet side. Back in the old day, the service entrance was just a shortcut. Like, if you wanted to go farm the Baron. Here is Baron Bloodbane. It seems these buildings, at least this building's a fortified plague cauldron spot. Keep like cursing me with tainted mind. As a rogue, that's quite irrelevant. Also, here's demon armor. Didn't kind of strange to see that on a dead knight, but whatever. It's actually... here's the thing for you. The Burning Legion made the Scourge. The Scourge then went rogue and worked against the Legion. They never actually outright engaged them. But... well, okay, actually there was a few... yeah, actually no, there was an anti-Legion. The Scourge did actually outright face the Legion at one stage. There was 3 Dreadlords in... Stratholme that actually didn't know about the Legion's fall at Hyjal. So an artist turned up and told them to piss off because, the Lich King was now freed of the Legion's control. They didn't take it too well. And because the Lich King was weakened by his machinations of, sending Frostmourne away from the Frozen Throne, the Lich King was sealed in ice at the time, so when he broke the ice to send out Frostmourne, it was letting his power leak out. So some of the undead split from him and signed up to they end up serving the Legion. Kel'Thuzad and Monarch, they stuck with him. Some unnamed, irrelevant undead served the... actually, I forgot to burn the body over there. They served the Legion, while Sylvanas and her Banshees ended up splitting off to, make the Forsaken. Wait, did a body just despawn here, or did I just forget to... or did I just see things? But yeah, I think I explained that right. But yeah, there's a bit of an undead civil war within the, Plagueons in early Frozen Throne, I think. I say undead civil war. It was like Burning Legion one side, Scourge another, and then Sylvanas after a bit. So yeah, a lot of undead brawling on all sides. One of the Sylvanas quests during there is actually a ton of fun. because you're actually told like, okay, we were going up against this powerful enemy, we need to get more troops. So if you you're going up against like a ton of ogres, so if you mind control the ogre leader, then you get all the ogres on your side. Similarly, there's a human bandit nearby, so if you mind control him, you get all his minions on your side. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Plus, that might have been the first quest when the Banshees had possession. I'm not sure. Probably not. But just for some reason, I really loved to use possession on that level. Like I would basically had the idea of, imagine not making many ghouls at all, just having the few ghouls, cultists for base economy, but having just tons of banshees out the wazoo. They send out an attack, all my supplies into banshees. They send an attack wave at me, not a big deal. I just send banshees out to possess it. They send another, possess it. Just keeps going like that. It's beautiful. Okay, let's get this fight point. And we'll talk to you. I don't get many visitors this deep into Plaguewood. Abominations, mostly. Can I help you with something? A collection of notes, reagents, and small holy charms. High Beacon's parcel. Is Argus safe? Did something happen? Phew. Every time Argus comes plodding through that Plaguewood, I fear it to be his last. It's good to see he's wise enough to send a young blood like you in his stead.
Victory for Sylvanas.
That's a glitch.
I'm listening.
Counter-plague research. I once worked for the so-called Banshee Queen Sylvanas as an apothecary. I used to admire her, but something's changed within her. She's not herself anymore. I broke my vows with the Forsaken and joined the Crusade. Now I use my knowledge of alchemy to seek a counter-plague agent. The Plaguewood is the perfect place to do so. I need to resupply a few reagents, which can be found within the Plaguewood. I'll pay you if you find any of these items. I need to check in on Augustus and Terradale every once in a while, just to make sure he's alright. Some of us undead cope with the plague better than others, I suppose. Terradale is west of here. Would you mind checking in on him for me?
Farewell.
Can't remember what I was saying a moment ago. My mind just blanked on it. Oh yeah, I was saying about the Scourge did fight the Legion a bit just during that bit. Those few Dread Lords, they did fight the Legion there, but there was never any bigger encounters. Like there was no Scourge version for the Battle of Mount Hyjal, as in the Scourge being the defenders against the Legion or fighting the Legion stronghold. With the Legion being the defenders. There's no big battles like that. It was just this thing, and that's it as far as I know. Most of the Scourge actions against the Legion were like, hey Odin, the Legion has, Skull Gul'dan. You need that if you want to beat back the Legion here. Wink wink, nudge nudge. That's what the Scourge should be doing, because they couldn't act in the open. The Lich King did have Dreadlord jailers. So, yeah, and but yeah, I did find that level a lot of fun. I do plan on playing Frozen Throne at some stage and whatnot. I'm actually thinking I might make that my next series for RTS after my Viking Conquest stuff, but it won't be for a good while. Well, for ye, it won't be for a good while. I'm not sure when I can bring my... Ooh, there's Egan. He's no quest though. You used to have a quest in Classic for him. Some ghost busting tools for, to do with Stratholme. And it was the only ranged item Shamans, Druids, and Paladins could use. So they would just frequently just have it in that slot because they couldn't put anything else in there. And Librum's idols and Librum's items, totems didn't exist at that time. So, and they don't exist again. But back in Classic, they didn't exist, while everyone else had some ranged weapon they could put in for, you know, the extra stats or whatever. But they didn't. So they would just put this in. Didn't give extra stats, but it was something put in slot. At least that's what I remember hearing. But yeah, after my Viking Conquest playthrough, I think I might do Warcraft 3. Then Frozen Throne. I think. I just can't bring myself to do another audio test. They're fucking painful. Just seriously bloody painful. They're just not fun. And the one issue with it is when I get the audio test right, I have to uninstall the game, re-download it, fire up the recorder, go into the game, hope it works, pause it, come out of the game, actually no, stay in the game, fix up the audio settings, then actually start. The reason I'll be starting up the audio recorder early is because there's an opening cutscene that, as far as I know, only plays when you first open it and won't play again. That might be like there is when you do the tutorial an opening cutscene there. I'm not sure. I don't think it's the same one. So I want to show you that one. So I have to fiddle with it a little. Of course, if it's the same fucking cutscene, then it's a lot less work for me. But yeah, it seems like you don't get this guy's quest anymore. Oh, he's actually in this place as well.
Be quick about your business.
I figured he was in the other house, but no, he's here. Before the Scourge came, I had a great business. I bought and sold everything. Everything. My prices were insane. Just ask anyone. Anyone who's not dead. You've came to the right place, mister. No better place than Teradale. Yes, sirree. That's right. The Jewel of Uran. I'm ready for business. What do you want? Oh wait, get up shop without my receipt book? Am I supposed to keep track of things without my receipt book? Must have left it in town somewhere. I had a room in the inn. The book must be there. Bring me my book, please, bring it to me. Bring me my book and you'll see. I'll set up shop and you'll see that my prices are insane. The people of Teradale were sick, then they turned bad. Definitely not good times. The pigs, though, they also got sick. What did the pigs do to... What did pigs do to deserve to get sick? Nothing. People can forget, but the bad pigs still made them sad. If you kill them, though, I might get happy. Sorry, people I can forget about, but the bad pigs still make me sad. If you kill them though, I might get happy.
Goodbye.
I don't know, I've just a serious issue in actually wording things correctly today. Like, feck it. Nice. That was easy. Though, part of me is thinking, let's not use this one, but use this one. Might be a better one. And here's the inn. Surprising. Oh, there we go. Didn't see him there. Actually, just about to say, it's surprising there's no Scourge in here. There we go. Nice. Okay, we got the book, but it has no flavor text. Can't read it either. Doesn't even have a physical version of it. Which is probably for the best, in all honesty. Considering my inventory issues. Rotberry, 5 disassembled arms, and 1 flesh giant foot scraping. Okay. Nice. I swear sometimes that these give me a combo point. It's probably just my imagination or something. Yeah, see? Yeah, I must be doing an ability and not even realizing it's just like pure muscle memory. I mean, did this gun one? Whatever. Just kind of end up swearing I got a you know, point. Okay, let's sneak in here. Whoa. Wasn't expecting that.